There is this saying in Hindi which goes like, "Ye meri majburi hai," and loosely translated, majburi means compulsion or helplessness. And I've heard that be said so many times growing up. People would blame majburi on why they couldn't do something, why they couldn't change something, why they couldn't be someone, why they couldn't have something. And oftentimes that statement is used as a way to cope with the circumstance, cope with the reality of a situation. And so when I heard this a lot growing up, I always would hear, "Ye meri majburi hai," that's why, I have to live with my parents, even though I don't want to. It's my majburi that I couldn't become a doctor or a lawyer or whatever. We always blame the circumstances for what we couldn't do, who we couldn't become. And I got that programming really, really heavy. And so what it did to me is it really crippled me and made me feel helpless, that I couldn't change my circumstances, that my circumstances were bigger than me. And I want to talk to you about this. Let's go a little deeper. And the title of this video is "Be Free from Circumstantial Living," is because our circumstances are not bigger than us unless we choose them to be bigger than us. And so the one key point here, number one key point, is that I am bigger than this circumstance. I am bigger than it. And so whenever we are living in circumstantially living, our emotions are like a roller coaster. 1 minute something goes right, we're happy. 1 minute something goes wrong, we're unhappy. 1 minute, our favorite vase or glass or painting or whatever gets destroyed or broken, we're so unhappy. And the next minute, we get a promotion, or our favorite movie's on TV and we're happy. We're always living in reaction. We're always living in reaction to our circumstances. When you live so circumstantially, you feel like you have no control over your life. Your circumstances are bigger than you. These circumstances that we're in don't have built-in meaning. They don't. They don't have meaning except the story we attach to them. So that's how we experience the circumstance. We don't experience the circumstance for what it is, which is neutral, which is nothing. We experience it because of the story we have attached to it. And that we can change. And we can change that by choosing to say, how do I choose to respond to this? How do I want to respond to this? And when we say that to ourselves, we reclaim our power and we feel like, again, I am bigger than the circumstance. The circumstance is not bigger than me. There's a line in Course in Miracles that says, I'm willing to see this differently. I'm willing to see this differently. I'm willing to see this circumstance differently. I'm willing to see this person differently. I'm willing to see this event differently. And when we ask ourselves that, when we say to ourselves that I'm willing to see this differently, we're allowing for a miracle, which is a shift in perception from fear to love. The fear in our mind tells us that I'm inferior, that I don't have control or power over these circumstances. That is why it's my majburi, it's my compulsion, it's my helplessness, that I just suck it up basically and just accept it. But I don't want to. I don't want to be in this situation. I don't want to have to do something because of something outside of me. I feel like I have no power or control over my own life or my own decisions. These circumstances have this power and this choice for me. So when you say, I'm willing to see this differently, I'm willing to see the circumstance differently, you're asking yourself, please show me another way, another option, another path, another way to experience this. And that is a shift in perception from fear to love. Now you're inviting love into your being, and love is what finds solutions. Fear only continues to find problems for us. And I love saying that where there is a problem, there is also an opportunity that you have not realized, an opportunity that can help you through this, opportunity that can help you see this differently. So many of us are defined by our circumstances, and we feel at the mercy of them, and we feel like we don't have the power to change them, that they are bigger than us. But in reality, aren't you choosing that? Aren't you choosing to be powerless? Aren't you choosing to let the circumstance be bigger than you? that's also a choice at the end of the day. You can either choose that, which will not help you see a solution, will not help you see a way out, or you can choose, you know what, I'm bigger than this. There's nothing that I cannot solve. There's nothing that cannot be changed. There's nothing that cannot be healed. There's nothing that cannot be changed. And when you say that, now you allow yourself to feel empowered and actually look for a solution, a preferred outcome, and you take your power back from being a victim to being empowered, to being creative, and really finding a solution. Then the whole mind opens up from focusing on the problem, which is so narrow, to making it bigger picture, which helps you focus on a solution. And that's how we can move beyond our circumstances and be free from circumstantial living. I hope whatever I said in this video landed with you and it helped you feel some sort of clarity if you're caught up in a circumstance that is less than what you prefer, less than pleasant, and that you realize that you have the power to change anything by changing how you choose to respond to it, how you choose to think about it, how you choose to feel about it, and what story you choose to attach to it, because that is the experience you're going to pull out from it. And there is nothing that cannot be changed. This is the power of love. This is the power of healing. This is the power of transformation. Leave your thoughts below in the comments because I love hearing from you. And if this is the first time you're hearing about this, come on in and join my private Facebook community, True Self Tribe, where we talk, where we connect, and we are building a community to help you reclaim your higher self. Wherever you're in the world, have the day you want to have and stay open.